Hello everyone and welcome to episode 12 of the TEW 2020 UJPW Spinoff Series here. As far as Supermax 64, we have our BRAWLOWEEN show. As our main event, we'll see the Junior Tag Team Champions colliding for the Junior Heavyweight title. As far as either man will be walking out, no matter the winner or the loser, a double champion, whether it would be Hayabusa or Jinsei Shinzaki. As far as the rest of the card, it looks like this. As a little follow-up from the Ultimo Dragon Nuki Sano singles matchup for the Junior Heavyweight title on our previous episode, we're going to have a tag match with Dragon teaming up with the returning Super Astro, taking on Nuki Sano and Kiyoshi Tamura of Shudo. Fun little tag match there. Then we have the Blonde Bombers versus El Samurai and Jushin Thunder Liger in another tag match, as one of the two of the top tag teams we have in the company, as far as taking a little battle before the Junior Tag League. And then the next contest, 6-man tag, Radical Revolution, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, and Wild Pegasus taking on the Can-Am Super Junior crew of Brian Pillman, Lance Storm, and Rob Van Dam. Very fun, that little match, because you have, the battle of the Frog Splash Rule of Rob Van Dam and Eddie. Then you have kind of the battle of the technical stars of either Dean Malenko, Wild Pegasus / Lance Storm. And then Brian Pillman's in there as the wild card. A lot of fun there. Then Vampiro taking on Rey Mysterio Jr. in a unique little matchup there. Felt like BRAWLOWEEN needed Vampiro, as far as the man who main evented the show last year. Just feels like it's kind of his show and needed a Los Bravano appearance. And for Rey Mysterio Jr., I feel like it's a great little kind of styles clash. Vampiro, one of the bigger guys on the roster. We don't really get to see that so much out of this kind of junior heavyweight only promotion. So it's a nice little kind of David Goliath matchup there. And with Rey Mysterio Jr. being back, and I think he's finally kicked the habit, so he should be here for the foreseeable future. Gonna have a big opportunity to take on a former junior heavyweight champion, just a man who's been one of the top guys for us in the year that we've been a company here for Supermax 64. All around, though, I'm very, very pleased with how everything's played out with kind of Vampiro's run, and he's got a chance to build up a little momentum, maybe potentially going into the Tag League with it'll probably be him and Damien, but it might be Damien Psychosis. It's going to be tough to really decide how that's going to play out. Then the opening contest. It's funny that we had the Lords of the Deep face the NWO in the previous episode, and now the opening contest will be the BWO versus Lords of the Deep. And so it's going to be 8-man tag in that regard, so big-ass multi-man matchup to kick off the show. As far as from that perspective, should be a lot of fun to see. The tour itself is, I believe, I always forget how many days it is for the BRAWLOWEEN show. I believe it's 8 days, yes. 7 rather, tour shows, and then 8 being the final show. And so you saw the card already, so we might as well just hop right in to the first night. So we have a backstage incident, a couple of them, as Ultimo Dragon passing on Psychology to Shima and passing on Psychology to Magnum Tokyo. Alrighty, so for this main event, we have probably this Brian Pillman, Rob Van Dam, Radical Revolution matchup, as Brian Pillman will be beating Eddie Guerrero there, so that's a huge win for the Can-Am Super Junior crew, which Guerrero is pretty unhappy about that, and Brian Pillman struggling a little bit. As I just now realized, we have this as well, Los Guerreros and the Can-Am Super Junior, or the Can-Am Junior Express, rather, match. I was about to say, can we just move that to night 2? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. So, yeah, we'll, I had a feeling we had something fucked up. Just by looking at the card. Oh, yeah, we can't move that right now. Great. So, let's take something from night 2 here. Let's see, Cosmic Dragon Kings and Shudo. Yeah, that can go here. Let's go with that. So 6-man, Ultimo Dragon, Super Astro. Oh, actually, Super Astro's still not back, so we can't use that. Never mind there. We got Funaki and Otani and Fuchi and Ogawa. Fuck it, we'll just make something from scratch. So we'll move it on to, finally, this is the co-main as of right now, as the World Class A-Holes and the Fantastics 6-man tag. Tommy Rogers is going to be beating Dick Togo. Yeah, they've had a couple of, or they just had the one match. Oh no, they've had a couple now. They had the one in UJPW, and then they had the Supermax Grand Prix match, which they're 1-1. So a little trilogy matchup here with the Fantastics getting the win. Taka and Terry Boy against Lords of the Deep. Taka and Terry Boy coming up short against the Lords of the Deep, as Naniwa's going to beat Terry Boy. And Skida and Richard Slinger. Oh, Dick Slinger's back, taking on Skida in his return as well. Technical Masterclass matchup. Oh, Skida not back. Damn, I thought his contract started by now. Well, shit, now we gotta really change a lot of this stuff around. Let's go. So we need someone for the recognizable side. Let's see what's Skida's contract start. 9 days. Damn. Just missed it. Yeah, let's just use Kikuchi. Kikuchi and Richard Slinger. Crazy, they had a match back in 95. So we'll have Kikuchi get the win, though. Because I'm not sure exactly how Slinger's going to do. He's still... I think he's, hopefully, as far as in that regard, hopefully he has a good little performance. We shall see. It sucks that we need a Steal the Show matchup, actually. Trying to think what we can do. I guess we could go with Wild Pegasus and Lance Storm. I like that match. I like that match a lot. Have we done that before? Oh, first time meeting. Fun match here. So Wild Pegasus will be getting the win there. Little 50-50 booking as well. At least from the story of Erotic Revolution and the K-Name Super Junior crew. We should be good to go. Yeah, we just, it's all fucked up because of the booking order. As far as, from that perspective. So yeah, it looks like we'll start Chubu again, as that's always our kind of go-to. But let's say, I think we can either sell out somewhere, or we can just be like 800 short. I think we'll just do that. That's running. So 63, it's Richard Slinger, still a little rusty. Tough break. But, I mean, decent little matchup. 74 for Akira Kotakumi and Naniwa, as they beat Taka and Terry Boy. Yeah, Terry Boy is nowhere close to everybody else. But yeah, lowered Akira Kotakumi with the chemistry boost. He's almost in the 80s with this performance. Good shit there. Yeah, probably should have switched this out. Just, flipped it, as far as from this perspective. But it's a decent little matchup, honestly, for kind of the talent that is in this matchup. Because I think only 2 people are considered recognizable. Maybe even 1. Maybe just Bobby. The rest are unimportant, which is kind of crazy, because they're pretty solid. Jado, Geto, Dick Togo, they're not bad at all. And for Tommy Rogers to get a win, too, is great to see. See, beat Dick Togo. Dick Togo's still the worst guy in the match. Just really no surprise how things are going. Lance Storm gets a hernia. Just great. So, Wild Beckers just gets the one with the Wild Bomb in 13:51. That's not fun. And then Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero losing here to Brian Pillman and Rob Van Dam. Pillman tired towards the end. All around, a huge upset. Dean with an 89-77 for Eddie. At least the Eddie and Pillman ratings aren't too awfully bad, but yeah, just Van Dam wasn't even really, well, I wouldn't say wasn't really close. He's only 10 points behind Pillman. All around, not the greatest of tour shows. Didn't even get an 80 on any of the matches. Well, that's alright. At least, man, yeah, it sucks about Lance Storm's injury, though. That hernia does not sound good. He might probably... It's weird. The way it's spaced out, we've actually have spaced this tour out a good bit. There's going to be maybe, like, a show, basically, maybe 1 or 2 shows per week, which is not bad. So maybe they'll have time to recover by the time we get to the final show. If not, it's probably just going to be a regular tag match, so that just sucks. So, as far as on to night 2, we go. Alrighty, so yeah, Lance Storm out for, I want to say about 2.5 months. So, he's definitely out. We're going to have to change up the final card. Right now, we've changed 1 match, which we'll take a look at. We've added, basically, we've combined what was supposed to be, as far as Dean Malenko and Wild Pegasus against the K&M, Super Junior crew. We added Dean Malenko Wild Pegasus to the Blonde Bombers match, so that's going to be a big-ass 8-man with the Blonde Bombers, Malenko, Wild Pegasus against the entire NWO. We need to add one more match down to that final show. Haven't thought of it yet as far as what's really going to, fit perfectly with that. We might have something with Eddie and Chavo, like on the undercard. Maybe as far as try to get TTS on the card, potentially there. That probably would make more sense. Have a TTS trios matchup. That's probably what we'll end up doing, actually. But speaking of trios matches, this is going to be the main. Cosmic Dragon Kings, Shudo, Super Astro, against Kusuya Yamasaki. Oh, is he still not back? I could have swore he was going to be back. Ah, shit. Where's it at? Oh, I gotta go to the medical side. Man. Man, oh man. This is what happens, you don't map out as far as 3 days. It's the next day he's back. Shit. Alright, so we'll just go right on down the line. So here's Funaki and Otani against Fuchi and Ogawa. Sucks, because really it would be perfect to have one more extra guy to make that up for the trios matchup, potentially, but I just don't think it's going to happen because we would have to use Kanamura, and I just don't think that'd be the right call. But Otani is going to beat Masato Fuchi there. Then we have instead of the trios matchup, we're going to have just a tag matchup from the previous night, as far as the World Class Tag Team against the Fantastics, Jado Ghetto against Jackie Fulton and Tommy Rogers, as Ghetto's going to get the win there. Tommy Rogers extremely unhappy there. I'm not, we'll just leave it up to the game to decide that one, actually. The Rey Mysterio Jr., he's going to take on Damien in his first match back. He's going to get the win there. Damien has fears with that one as well. Yeah, we're really pushing these guys into a kind of higher echelon with this one than Koji Kanemoto and Naomichi Marufuji against Ricky Fuji, in Magnum Tokyo. I saw the Ricky in the M, and I just immediately thought of Ricky Marvin, but Ricky Fuji, Magnum Tokyo, they're going to get the win, actually. I felt like we need to give them a win. We kind of had them in their debut matches. A couple of matches they lost to, as far as, it's funny, Samoa Joe's work at Indies in Japan. Ooh, 14. Not great, but yeah, 91 Ricky Fuji are as well. And yeah, he's still working wing. Yeah, they lost the World Class Tag Team. Well, they just did the one match. I thought they had a couple. So, nice little win for him, though, nonetheless. So now, I guess we could make it a tag. But I feel like that kind of would defeat the purpose of this. Because, like, Golden King, yeah, because we just, well, yeah, we could just make it a tag, I guess. Honestly, I think we should just pick something from day 3 here. Yeah, like, well, shit. Yeah, let's take a look here. Actually, I know what we can do. Follow up from the Pillman match. Do Malenko and Pillman. The singles contest. We'll have Malenko beat him. So there we go. This has just been the Audible tour. My god, everything has had to be changed around. Let's say, do we need? No, we're good to go. I was thinking we were going to need a technical masterclass matchup, but is it? Oh no, it's not this, that's right. Yeah, actually, swap that. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, we're definitely not running Kanto. Yeah, we'll run Kansai, I guess. It'll be 2,000 people, that's fine. Alright. Let's run at 62 for the Fantastics and Jado and Ghetto. They do have excellent chemistry, the Jackie Fulton and Tommy Rogers team. They outperformed them thanks to Jado only having a 51, but Ghetto gets the win though with the Ghetto clutch over Jackie Fulton. 66 for Koji Kanemoto and Tsuyoshi Fuji. Or, my god, Koji Kanemoto and Naomichi Marufuji as they take on Magnum Tokyo Ricky Fuji. Relatively close. Just, 10-point difference between basically, both opponents with, as far as, like, Magnum Tokyo 10 points better than Naomichi Marufuji, and then Ricky Fuji is 9 points worse than Koji Kanemoto. So, Just a point difference, really. And yeah, I think about it from that perspective. But Ricky Fuji gets the win now with the 9-9-9-9. So Rey Mysterio Jr. beats Damian with the Mysterio Rana. Steal the show matchup, and you can just tell that obviously Rey is awesome. He just got to get some wins. And there's a big one, beating Damian in 13-17. It's an 82 for the tag match of Shinichi Funaki and Shinjiro Otani against Ogawa and Fuchi. It's Shinjiro Otani submitting Masato Fuchi with the Cobra Clutch. Good little win, though, for TTS. Then Dean Malenko beats Brian Pillman with the Cloverleaf. Much better show here this time around. It's nice to see. And it floated nicely as well. Everything was a little bit better. Always nice to see that. So yeah, I mean, now we'll kind of figure out what's going to be TTS's match. As far as from the trio's perspective. We might go with Blue Demon Jr., Dr. Wagner Jr., and Octagon. Might do that. That could be fun. Yeah, just a lot of different variables we could do. So yeah, on to day 3 we go. Alrighty, night 3. As we are, at least we know Super Astro is here for this show. That's going to be nice. We finally get that trios matchup. Also, get was brought for Wrestler's Court, accused of not joining the rest of the locker room for a night out. That's crazy. Kiyoshi Nomura is the judge. I wonder why that is. He's pretty young to be the kind of locker room leader, but I guess we'll allow it, as he found him guilty and sentenced by drinks after the show. As for the main event, it is going to be that trios match. Cosmic Dragon King, Shudo, Super Astro going to beat Kazuya Yamasaki in 20 minutes, and then we're also going to have this matchup, Wild Pegasus and Eddie Guerrero, as they're going to beat the Can-Am Super Junior crew. Trying to, we had the Dean Malenko-Pillman match. Now to really kind of set the record straight with this and put it in the rearview mirror as far as Eddie's going to beat Van Dam in 20 minutes. Actually, I think this should be the co-main. Brad Armstrong, Lord Akira Kotakumi, singles contest, as Brad's going to get the win over Lord Akira Kotakumi. So what's crazy is they've never had an actual singles matchup that you guys saw during the save, because they had a couple of the TV show singles matches. They were 1-1. Then, of course, pre-merger, they had a couple of New Japan matches. So this is the first time, technically, you guys will be seeing this match, as Brad's going to beat him, though, in that contest. But that's a crazy match to think that how long they've been on the same roster for, and to now finally see it, at least in the save, is pretty crazy. BWO Lords of the Deep, let's see, yeah, this is the Steal the Show matchup, so it's Taka, Terry Boy, and Tajiri against Naniwa, Pacificus, and Prince of Mako, as Grand Naniwa's going to beat Terry Boy. Actually, we're going to have him beat Pacificus. Yeah, I think that's for the best there. And then the Tactical Masterclass matchup. Dr. Wagner Jr., Blue Demon Jr. against the Super Tiger and Kiyoshi Tamura. Dr. Wagner Jr. getting the win over the Super Tiger. Yeah, I mean, not the greatest of openers, but I think 3 out of 4 guys are going to work really hard. I still think it's going to be a pretty good show, all things considered. Damn, we can't even sell at the Star Lanes? That's crazy. As, yeah, about to say that. We can't run. Well, we can run the Sunday Sun Plaza. That'll at least sell out. Good stuff. Alright. 66 for the opener. Actually, not too bad. Tamura, best guy in the match. As Dr. Wagner Jr. beats Super Tiger with the sit-out scoop slam driver. Yeah, Super Tiger, of course, up there in age. 63. Goddamn. Taka carried this. Well, Taka and Grand Naniwa. We got Terry Boy was really off his game. He had a 38. Mako with a fucking terrible rating as well. I wouldn't say terrible. Terrible for him, I would say. I think, I expect a lot out of him. Crazy Tajiri was the 3rd best guy in the match. I mean, I love Tajiri, especially at this time. 2000, 2001, 2002. Like, he's one of the best guys in the world, actually, around this time. So, it sucks that we haven't gotten his performance rating as high as I would have hoped. But, yeah, we need to, we could probably give him some more wins and help elevate him. Definitely a future project there. Brian Pillman and Rob Van Dam lose to Wild Pegasus and Eddie Guerrero. Gory special from Eddie over Rob Van Dam in 20 minutes. 84 for Akira Kotakumi and Brad Armstrong with a side Russian leg sweep from Brad Armstrong. And a 77 for our main. Wow. as I just realized Kiyoshi Tamura's double booked. Yeah, because that should have probably, the opener probably should have been Tiger Mask 4 and Super Tiger. That's my bad. But Super Astro. But mainly because this had to get all changed around, because this was supposed to be earlier in the tour, and then, Super Astro wasn't ready, but we finally get it here. And Astro pins Kazuya Yamasaki with the Astro Scissors. Ultimate Dragon, best guy in the match by far. Then, actually not by far, Nuki Sano was only 1 point below him. But, I mean, yeah, this is, Yamasaki worst guy in the match. Not so surprised. Kind of crazy Golden King's doing better than Tamura, but yeah, I mean, all around, it kind of, we probably should have said the singles match main event. That was probably a mistake on our part. But, I mean, night 3, not a terrible show, it was kind of out of order. I'm surprised that tag match, Wild Pigs and Andy Guerrero against Pillman and Van Dam, actually did better than that trios match. But yeah, I mean, the undercard kind of stunk a little bit compared to what we're normally used to doing. That's alright, at least we got out of that relatively unfazed, and then we got the UJPW October Giant Series going on. As, yeah, we'll catch you guys for the, as far as Night 4. Alright, Night 4, as, we have a couple of backstage incidents. Kikuchi and Kiyoshi Tamura's. Kikuchi was part for Wrestler's Court, accused of failing to pick up a share of the tab of the share rental car again. Tamura's the, judge, which is so weird. But, I mean, I guess as far as if there's a guy in the locker room that's gonna crack some fucking skulls in case somebody's not listening, that's a good guy to be the man of the hour, if you will, as far as for that job. Because he will definitely crack some fucking skulls. But, yeah, I mean, as far as, just, sends them to pay for the full cost and reimburse the travel partners. And Ultimate Dragon, and, Shima and Magnum Tokyo, as far as I'm assuming it's going to be some passing of something. Yes, passing on tips on psychology to Shima, and passing on psychology tips to Magnum Tokyo. As Skyda's back, him and Super Dolphin, we get this match. We also have the Blonde Bombers Liger Sasuke match, which is probably going to be the main, so we'll add that now. But Sasuke is going to get the win over the Blonde Bombers in 24 minutes. Super Generation Army and Los Bravano, we'll add that here. It's probably going to be a little low on the card, mainly because obviously you see that Marufuji's in there. But La Parker's in there as well, as far as Parker and Damien and Vampiro against Kikuchi and Koji Kanemoto's. Damien's going to beat Kikuchi, which Kikuchi's unhappy with. That's kind of shocking, to be honest. Because it's not, that's going to be pretty close. He might even outperform him. As Blue Demon Jr., Dr. Wagner Jr. beating Minoru Fujita and Hakuto Hidaka. Blue Demon Jr. getting the win in 10 minutes. Then we got Los Correros and the Cam Jr. Express, which was supposed to be, of course, Lance and Van Dam, but now it's going to be Pillman and Van Dam. And so Rob's going to beat Chavo here. I feel like this is a good call to at least give them a win. I know I said I was going to end this kind of rivalry, but I felt like it was nice to kind of give them a little bow on top of it to end it out with. And Skyda and Super Delphin, and Skyda's going to get the win over Super Delphin's Technical Masterclass matchup. That's probably going to be a really, really good match, actually. So I'm excited to see how that plays out, as we should be good to go. Yeah, just Candido's still working with his injury. Other than that, I think we're looking pretty good for this night. No, we probably won't run Kanto, though. Definitely not the Hiroshima Sun Plaza. We can run the Nakajima Sports Center, though, just to get that out of the way. So 63 for the opener, as Skyda beats Super Delphin with the Skyda lock. Not bad. A decent little matchup. Yeah, old school face gimmicks rated poor, though, for Skyda. So 61 for Blue Demon Jr. and Dr. Wagner Jr. against Hakuto Hidaka and Minoru Fujita. 45s and 43s for Hidaka and Fujita. 60 and 61 for Wagner Jr. and Blue Demon Jr. As Blue Demon Jr. gets the submission victory with the Scorpion Deathlock. 72 for Eddie and Chavo against Rob Van Dam and Brian Pillman. Chavo at least close to the 50s, but he's still got a ways to go. 5-star Frog Splash for Rob Van Dam, though, as he pins Chavo Jr. in 12:26. 78 for the Super Generation Army versus Los Bravano. Damien pinning Tsuyoshi Kikuchi. Yeah, Damien outperformed him, so I don't know why he was bitching about losing to him. Definitely better team gets the win there in Los Bravano. La Barca's almost in the 50s. That's nice to see. Jericho and Candido. Oof. The injury toll plus Jericho being really off his game. still gets a good little match out of this with an 82 as Sasuke pins Candido with the Enziguri. I'm surprised I got an 82, to be honest. That should have been probably a little bit worse. But we'll take it. It's night 4 in the books. On to night 5. Away you go. Alrighty, night 5. As we got a unique little show here. I mean, you got Sabu and Rey Mysterio Jr. Just as far as two of the most innovative fuckers, especially of that era. Of the time. Battling it out. We got the NWO Jericho Candido Wild Pegasus matchup, or as you can say, Triple C, with Candido, Jericho, and Wild Pegasus. I don't know if that would be the main, though. It's tough. I mean, we'll have that be the main for now. As Liars are going to beat Candido, though. The NWO, obviously an actual, established team. They should get the win there. Damian Vampiro, Octagon, and Skida. I just realized we have Hugo Savinovich, and he is not even... Oh, no. No, that's the UJPW side now. I forgot. My bad. Damian and Vampiro, though, they're going to beat Octagon and Skida. This was a tough one because I didn't know who to really team Skida up with. Because obviously when you're kind of coming in without really a country to, as far as a name of a group associated with you, it's kind of hard to sometimes throw you in there because you have to go with like somebody that is also a freelancer too, so it's just kind of awkward sometimes. That's what happened here with this Octagon Skida teaming. I guess we could go with, I'm trying to think if Negro Casas might be a better team for him. Because I know at least they teamed during the fucking the Grand Prix, so at least they have that going for them. It's weird, because Negro Casas, it's weird to think that he would still, even, 15, I would say another 10 years of still being good. Even, right now he's 40, but he still would be one of the best technical guys in the world. It doesn't look like it on these stats. That's just kind of what it is in real life, and it just sucks that I can't really use him as well as I would have hoped. Yeah, we'll just stick with this. But yeah, Damian's going to beat Octagon there. Hayabusa, and, well, it's not going to be Sabu. It's probably going to be Taru. In this case, as Hayabusa and Taru going to beat Jerry Lynn and Sean Waltman. So Hayabusa's going to get the win there. Sucks that Waltman, as far as stamina-wise, not great. Sabu, Rey Mysterio Jr., though, as far as the Steal the Show matchup, as Rey Jr. is going to get the win. This is going to be a unique one, because Sabu is just barely over enough to be recognizable. Goddamn, Sabu's pissed about it, though. Then the Fantastics. And TTS, Funaki's going to get the win here over the Fantastics. This should be actually a really good little matchup to kick off the show. Yeah. It's an interesting mid-card. But the main and the opener are going to be probably the two best matches on the whole card. So let's see here. So they got us at Komozao Gymnasium. And probably won't do that. Yeah, we'll probably go with the Star Lanes here for night 5. And yeah, let's run it. 78 for the opener. TTS getting a nice little performance. 81 and 80. Bobby Fulton with a 70. All around, good little match. So Funaki pinning Bobby Fulton too, but the Rising Sun, good shit. Poor Jackie Fulton, nowhere close to that. So Rey Mysterio Jr. and Sabu, as the Mysterio Rana for Sabu, getting another win. He's getting better as a gimmick too. Just all around, he's, sky's the limit, obviously, Rey Mysterio Jr. We don't have to hard sell that. And, Hayabusa and Taru, excellent chemistry, how about that? As they beat the Sean Waltman, Jerry Lynn team, Falcon Arrow from Hayabusa over Jerry Lynn at 16:05. That's crazy, though. Taru and Hayabusa. Excellent chemistry. Yeah, as Hayabusa started out being a good performance as well. Not the greatest of ratings there, thanks to Sean Waltman's 31. 75 for Vampiro and Damian against Skida and Octagon. It's Damian with the Marionette over Octagon. The Octagon worst guy in the match. Makes sense for him to lose. It sucks Damian really off his game. He was almost the same level as Skida on that. Then 84 for the Trios match, as Jericho Candido and Wild Pegasus losing to the NWL. Liger with the Shooting Star Press over Chris Candido at 82. Not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, there's night 8 here of the Giant Series. So on to the next night we go. Alrighty, night 6. As for this show, I actually ran right through the backstage incident. Oh, it's just one. And then it's Damien and Kiyoshi Nomura. Damien was brought for Russell's court, accused of not joining the rest of the locker room for a night out, as the judge, Kiyoshi Nomura, found him guilty and sent him to buy drinks after the show. So that's not too bad at all there. Oh yeah, this main event, probably this Sasuke, Liger, Naoki Sano, Kiyoshi Nomura matchup, which we're going to give the win to Naoki Sano and Kiyoshi Nomura. I don't know how I feel about this. That's a hell of an upset. You know, I'm actually going to change that, because that Sasuke Liger team's one of the best junior teams we have. Sasuke could, anytime we can give him a win, it's always nice too, so yeah. Do that. The BWO and Lords of the Deep 6-man matchup. Of course, at the final show, I believe it's an 8-man matchup on that final show, but it's a pretty good little matchup here. Brad Armstrong's going to be Grand Naniwa, though, for the BWO. Then I'm trying to think. So we got Los Pavano against Kikuchi and Kanemoto. That's a pretty good match. Yeah, it's Damien Psychosis against Yoshikuchi and Koji Kanemoto. It's Psychosis beating Kikuchi there. Honestly, I think we're going to have that be the co-main. I think it's going to be a better matchup. Now we got to find out what's the Steal the Show matchup and what's the Tactical Masterclass matchup. This is probably the Steal the Show matchup. Yeah, Fuchi and Ogawa against Killman. It's super crazy. So Ogawa's going to get the win. Fuchi's the agent. Pretty straightforward matchup there. Then Tuco Scorpio and Tiger Mask 4. As this is the Tactical Masterclass matchup with Scorpio getting the win. So we have one more tour show after this, of course. And then we'll be on to the final show. So we are just kind of rolling right along. We're back to the start as well. We're going back to the Nagata City Gymnasium as well. So 67 for Scorpio and Tiger Mask 4. Not a great opener, just a decent one. So 67 and 68. I'm surprised this actually was better than the previous matchup. Shows you how good Fuchi is with that 71. Even Ogawa's 66 isn't bad, but they beat Super Crazy and Killman. 74 for BWO. Getting the win there. As Brad Armstrong with the side retro leg sweep over Grand Naniwa. Brad and Akira Kotakumi doing the same. Talk a little bit better than Naniwa. And then Delphin and Tajiri did exactly the same. So very, very close matchup there. Slight edge to the BWO, though, picking up the victory. Well deserved. And Kikuchi and Kanemoto against Damien and Psychosis. Damn, Damien a little off his game. They still outperformed him. Guillotine leg drop from Psychosis. Fuck yeah. Nice to see Los Ravano win at the BRAWLOWEEN tour. I feel like this is their home tour, if you will. But Sasuke beating Kiyoshi Nomura, the Thunderfire Powerbomb in 22-27. Naoki Sano with an 84, best guy in the match. Tamura with his injury, plus he was off his game a little bit. Oh no, he was just slowed down by the injury. Never mind. Either way, I'm glad we made the change. I'm assuming he got that bruised tailbone from the Thunderfire Powerbomb, because that's definitely a move that would definitely fuck you up, as far as getting hit with that. And now our final tour show. It's upon us here for night 7. I think it's either Thursday. Yeah, I think it's Thursday, because we have Friday off, then Saturday's the final show. So yeah, but on to night 7 we go. Alright, the final tour show. As, I don't know why there's only 4 matches, so we'll have to add one. That's fine by me. But Brian Lawler making his debut. He's clean, ready to go. He's still going to take on Yoshinari Ogawa in his debut, which is a tough loss. Really, the big thing with Brian Lawler is, around this time, obviously, Too Cool. It's weird. Too Cool, if you weren't really watching the product at that time, you would be kind of shocked at how over they were for, like, the summer of 2000. They were legitimately one of the hottest acts in the company at, one of the hottest times for the company. So you would imagine that they would have been, like, a huge deal. But you just kind of look at the end of 2000, and they're nowhere to be found. Hell, in 2001, they're nowhere to be really seen and or heard of. Really, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't know if there was an injury. I don't know if there was, like, Actually, I think it was when Brian was caught, I think at the border with drugs, and that's how he got fired. That's how he went to... Yeah, because around that time, I think that was around that time, 2001, 2002. That was a little before 2002, because he was in TNA at the start, so it had to have been 2001. And it was just, I think Scotty got hurt, too, at one point, and that kind of derailed a lot of the momentum, too. Just, it's very weird to think about, but at that time, they were one of the top acts, and it's crazy, he's only 28 at this time, he's still pretty young, and that's the whole thing about that Attitude Era kind of generation of guys. They're super fucking young. Like, the amount of talent that was on top that was not even 30, you kind of look at what it is now, and now, I mean, almost everybody's over 40, damn near, it seems like, but, I mean, I think most of the main event kind of level guys, they're over 30 by far. They're, like, almost in their 40s, for the most part, so it's just kind of 9-day difference, but, anywho, Zogawa was easy to beat Brian Lawler in his debut. And a little fun match here with, we're going to have Hayabusa and Taru. The old Dark Side Defiance. Do we have them as a team? Actually, I want them. So we should. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. So they can get some momentum points there. But, Jinsei Shinzaki, he's going to get the win over Taru. Which, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to have Tadaru beat Shima, because I know, chemistry boost-wise, he'll probably be better anyway, and yeah, Dark Side Defiance. Good shit. Alright. Let's go ahead. And, oh my god. So many teams. That's crazy. I haven't opened this up in a hot minute, so we'll go with individuals. Hayabusa, Taru, and Dark Side Defiance. Just want to double check, make sure I fucking spelled it right. Yeah, put an A instead of an E. There we go. I just not realized, I don't even know if that is spelled right with the A. Fuck it. We'll look at it later. Los Pavano against Skydive. Rey Mysterio Jr., that team. Psychosis beating Rey Mysterio Jr. thanks to interference from Vampiro. I just felt like we needed to get something going. We had Rey beat Damien, and I didn't want to have Vampiro in there with Rey Mysterio Jr. because I think it's better this way if we kind of slow build it up towards them, kind of like Rey climbing the ladder of Los Pavano and getting to the final boss, if you will, of Vampiro. Well, that's a fun little match. Obviously, Psychosis and Rey Mysterio Jr., anytime they're in the ring against each other, it's for a fun time. And then Super Tiger in Kiyoshi Tamura against the Golden Cosmic Kings, rather, as the Golden King beating the Super Tiger in 18 minutes as well. So we know that's... And then that's a Steal the Show. Actually, we're going to have the Steal the Show match be there. So we basically just need something that's going to be like the co-main. Let's go 6-man tag. And let's go Dean. Dean, Jericho, and Wild Pegasus. Then we'll have, for the NWO side, we'll go Liger, Sasuke, Scorpio. Yeah. The old Sumax 64, the first Grand Prix winners. And, honestly, even though we like to give it to the established team, I think, for this part, they could use some momentum going into their 8-man matchup, so we're going to hit them with that. Probably going to be the best match on the card, to be honest. It probably should be the main, looking at, kind of, but I like the idea of Dark Side Defiance, kind of battling it out. It's booking analysis. Now we're good to go. Yeah, I forgot Tamura's got that bruised tailbone, but should be fine. Honestly, we probably should... Yeah, let's just run this here, Shima Sun Plaza. That's fine for the final show. Yeah, let's run it. 60 for the opener. Yeah, Brian Lawler, rusty. So that's kind of the bad thing about kind of these guys coming back from rehab, is they're a little rusty coming back. We'll probably actually send Lawler to either UPW or back to FMW and kind of let him work. Probably FMW, since we want him to be used a lot more, obviously here in Japan. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. It's Golden King and Super Astro beating the Super Tiger and Kyoshi tomorrow. The plan is to have like a stable, I'm not sure what we're going to call them, but it's going to be Ricky Fuji, Magnum Tokyo, and Brian Lawler as just, I just feel like the Grandmaster Sexy gimmick with Magnum Tokyo and Ricky Fuji just kind of makes sense. We'll probably have Scotty in there as well. We might just call him Too Cool. We might. Or we might even call him Too Much. Just to go off of the first name of that variation of team. Yeah, Super Tiger gimmick's getting stale. Yeah, it's all around Super Tiger's not really... we definitely want to... I think Satoru Sayama, he's been great as far as like a veteran and a guy that was able to help elevate talent. But now, in the year it'd be 2001, I think it's time to kind of have him take a more backseat role. So 79 for Rey Mysterio Jr. and Skydug against Psychosis and Damien. Is the guillotine leg drop after the nail in the coffin on Rey Jr. Yeah, I like that. It's a fun little finish, too. Nail in the coffin, up top, Psychosis drops the guillotine leg drop. It's a cool finish. Hayabusa and Taru beating Shima and Jinsei Shinzaki. Again, the excellent chemistry boost. Really helping them out. They were the better team. Taru beating Shima. All around good stuff. Good. I'm glad we made this the main. With Chris Jericho, Wild Pegasus, Dean Malenko beating the NWO. Wild Pegasus with the Wild Bomb over Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, it was close. Jericho being really off his game hurt it a little bit, but it was still really close. Yeah, it's a slight nod to the Gaijin team. Well, I mean, Scorpio's over there on the NWO side. All Gaijin side, if we to be correct on that. Alright, yeah, I mean, that was a better show than I thought. I didn't expect this to go as well as it did, and this did well. Yeah, it's all around good stuff. So, I kept it kind of under wraps what we're going to do for the final show, but that main event will not be decided by Fire Pro. I just feel like we've really been showing, Hayabusa and Shinzaki as far as on the Fire Pro side of things. That I think, some other talent should be able to be showcased. We're going to do Vampiro and Rey Jr., which Vampiro has been used a good bit, but Rey Jr., obviously, this would be like his Fire Pro debut for us, and we were going to do the trios match with the Can-Am Super Junior crew and Wild Pegasus, Dean, and Eddie, but now it's at 8-man. I'm not exactly sure. We might just have that one match be the Fire Pro match. I'm not exactly sure yet, because an 8-man like that, it just wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to do. It's tough. We're in a unique spot. But, yeah, I mean, as far as on to the final show. Alrighty, we are ready to go for this first and only match, unfortunately, on this BRAWLOWEEN show, because it's just, it comes down to making sure we get the best of the best here. My God, that is loud. Vampiro getting some cool music. I gotta turn this shit down in my ear. Did he always have this kind of music in the game here? 'Cause I don't remember it being in this. 'Cause usually it's the default shit. And then comes Rey Mysterio Jr. with, of course, the Halloween Havoc 97 gear. That gear's incredible. Excited to see how he does. Because, God, he's got a chance to make a major, major impact. We're really rolling the dice with this. Because if he beats him, I mean, you're beating a former champion. But it'd be an unimportant person beating, like, a major star. It'd be a very, very big deal. Already, Rey Jr., though, lands on his feet after trying to suplex him, as far as for Vampiro. Rey Jr. already snapmaring away. test of strength obviously going to be won by Vampiro. You can see the size difference already, but you see the speed advantage, of course, for Rey Mysterio Jr. So Mysterio now thrown into the corner. Boots away for Vampiro. Oh, that little torpedo kick. Big lariat for Vampiro. He's starting. Oh, there's a spin kick now. Lord. Oh, nice little sweep of the leg there. Snapmare. Referee, of course, red shoes. Snapmare again from Rey Jr. Be saying that a lot off the ropes. Mistimed it, though. Now into the corner. Oh, Rey with another lariat. I'm used to seeing him kind of use his speed more than anything. He's gonna get tombstone though for his trouble, but seeing him like go for lariats and stuff has been pretty interesting. Spin kick from Vampiro. Oh, went for the nail in the coffin. Rey slips out of it though. Again with that hip toss and snapmares. Well, now they're gonna trade strikes. Oh my. Oh, Rey gets the best of it. And he gets suplexed to the floor for his troubles. And very little. Going back and forth. Suplex? No. Vampiro hits the brakes and counters with a suplex of his own. Oh, no, fucking headbutts him. Jesus. Now, both been trading strikes here. Basement drop kick on the Rey Jr. Oh, off the ropes. Big shoulder block for Vampiro. There's a suplex now. Looking for a power bomb. Nails it. Oh, Rey Jr. gets caught with a. I think it's. They call it the Vampiro spike in this. Jeez, I can't believe Rey Jr. is still firing back here. He's just using again his speed, some fireman's carry takeovers. Been waiting for him to really bust out some lucha, but so far he has not. As he gets dumped on his head once again, off the ropes goes Vampiro. Lariat. Rey Jr. trying to cover him. Surprised he even got a 1 count, to be honest, the way this match has been going. And sweep of the leg from Vampiro. Left hand now. Big hip toss. Oh, nice Rana. Another drop kick here. Vampiro somehow up first, and he chokeslams him down. Gonna cover him. Somehow not in the ropes, but it's only a 2 count. Off the ropes they go. And again, Rey Mysterio Jr. I think the bright lights are getting to be a little too much for him, because he's been making a lot of mental mistakes. Oh, Vampiro now. Powerbomb. Oh, counters. Rana. 2 and up. Thought that was going to be it. Sweep of the leg. Little sidewalk slam. Oh, on into the corner. Nice lariat. Oh, into the neck breaker. That was a nice little spot. Waiting for Rey to get back up. That's wise. You know, don't want to waste your energy. Oh, here we go. Dragon suplex. Or at least Dragon suplex dumps him on his head. Thought it was going to be a nail in the coffin. Oh, there's an Enziguri Eddie. Or Eddie, Jesus. Rey Jr. looking to get back into this matchup with a nice little comeback here. Vampiro, though, every time, you know, as far as Ed, I don't know why I keep on wanting to call him Eddie. It's so weird. But Rey keeps on trying to, you know, get some momentum going. He gets cut off by Vampiro every time by him just either sweeping the leg. But oh, there we get a 619. Oh no, I thought I was gonna go for the West Coast pop after it, but nope. Just a regular 619 for his trebles. Vampiro using his size to just mow him on over again here. This time both men, though, down, and both men are almost out of it, and they both get back to their feet at the same time. Rey Jr., oh my Jesus! What a Rana! Almost beat him, oh my God! What a performance here from Rey Jr. if he could pick this victory up. He's doing a good job so far. Oh, now they're going to trade strikes again. Rights and lefts, Rey firing up with a drop kick. Basement drop kick. I mean, he's been targeting the knees. Oh, there's a flying Rana. Time from Right, that was very well done. Oh, the little victory roll. 2, and yes! He does it! He pulls a fast one on Vampiro. Well, this was supposed to be the Steal the Show matchup, so I can't add 10, so it looks like we'll just double it and call it 12 and call it a day. Victory roll-up, though, for the finish. That is fine by me. As, yeah, we'll make it 12. Won't be decisive, we'll call it a flash pin. Because, I mean, technically that is a flash pin. Oh, yeah, we had Vampiro already set the win. Make that Ray Jr. Yeah, I saw that one coming. We'll keep him strong at least. That's crazy, though. I mean, what a win for Ray Jr. Talk about making a guy. Well, probably shouldn't keep him strong, because we want to make him look like a big deal, so just have to deal with him being upset. Rather, as, so we changed this up. We brought Kurt Angle down for a one-time, you know, we're gonna have, oh, I don't know why I clicked on that, that was weird. As, I just want to, actually, let's bring this back over to this window. There we go, we'll close that out. Oh, God. There we go. As, for this matchup, you know, bringing Kurt down, we want to have Pillman kind of say, you know, just, you know, Lance being out, he had to call the boss in for a favor. And they're going to lose those still, mainly because TTS, I think, is still going to be the better team, but I just want to see, you know, Kurt in there with, you know, Tanaka and Shunichi Funaki is very funny to think about. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be a fun little match. As we're going to have, we're just going to call it Pillman. Oh. Promo. Reveals their partner for tonight. Alright. Yeah, just, you know, something simple like that. Kurt Angle. Because, I mean, we don't need to go in depth. We can just, you know, as far as recap it for you guys. What it is. I don't know what to have Kurt's. Maybe star power is kind of the. Yeah. Because overness kind of wouldn't work. 5 minutes is a little too much. Cut it down to 3. Nice. Alright. So, everything's good to go, though. Actually, I don't think we picked the venue. Yes, we've run the Tokyo Dome. Perfect. Alright. Let's run it. So, 81 for the opener. For the BWO Lords of the Deep 8-man tag. As Brad Armstrong, Kira Korakumi Taka doing well in this matchup. As Brad Armstrong with the side Russian leg sweep, though, over 91. So, big win for the BWO, nonetheless. It's an 80 for Vampiro and Rey Mysterio Jr. Unreal. You know, what a moment. Poor Vampiro, though. This is supposed to be his kind of event, and he's now 0-2 on this BRAWLOWEEN shows. Fun upset. Crazy upset to have somebody like that win, but listen, we're sticking with Fire Pro. If we're sticking with those results. And the Brian Pillman promo did not go over as well as I would have hoped. That stinks. 84, though, for Can-Am Super Junior Crew and TTS. How did Kurt do? A 58. Oof. Brutal. TTS was tremendous, though. They're probably the best trio right now, for my money. They're incredible. Everybody's on a great streak as well. Just great shit all around. 92 for the 8-man. This was a fun match, actually. I'm very pleased that we would kind of... It's funny how Lance's injury kind of helped the show a lot, actually. But yeah, Liger, Sasuke, Dean, all doing really well. Wild Pegasus. If Candido wasn't hurt, this would have been even better. But, you know, just kind of is with a Scorpio Splash from Scorpio on to Chris Candido there. 96. Unreal for Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro against Naoki Sano and Kiyoshi Tamura. Originally, we were going to have Tamura and Naoki Sano win this match. And I had to change it. Ultimo Dragon, Super Astro, they're probably the best team we have. Felt like they could use a win and some momentum. And plus, you know, Naoki Sano beat Ultimo Dragon anyways in their junior heavyweight title matchup. So I just feel like they could use something there. 96, oh boy, this is going to be a tough main event to follow these great matches. Oh, Hayabusa breaks his neck. Unreal. Wow. So yeah, we were going to have Hayabusa retain. This was the reason why we weren't going to have it be in Fire Pro, because I didn't want to risk it. And here we go. Jinsei Shinzaki's the new junior champion after he breaks his partner's neck. Maybe we can just go with, unfortunately, what happened in real life as far as goes for the springboard moonsault. Lands neck first, head first. Just... God, that sucks. What a bummer of a way to end that. Brutal. Well, I guess it was Jinsei Shinzaki who caused it. Wow. Well, that has changed some things. That sucks, though. That show was looking really, really good. Without the injury, obviously, that would have been even better. Fuck, that sucks. So Hayabusa's out for the year. Maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I think what we're going to do is, Tag League winners, they become the new champs. That seems like the best case scenario there. But all around, that's a shitty way to end it out. But, as far as, next team steps up, though, man, it sucks. They had a hell of a reign. For them to end it out like that is pretty sad, but, God, that sucks. As, yeah, we want to put over Vampire to at least try to ease over what just happened. Them losing to Ray. What a crazy show. Crazy show. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. But that will do it, though, for this episode. Thank you all for watching episode 12 in the books. And then we're going on to the Junior Tag League. And, man, the Tag League now has the utmost importance as the winners become the new Junior Tag Champs. They're going to, as far as 10 teams battling it out for their chance at glory. Going to be an interesting tour now with the added importance of that. As we will catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.